I studied electronics and computer engineering, and if you had asked me in the university what I was going to become, I would have confidently told you I was going to be an engineer. The interesting thing is, I didn't plan for that to happen. In fact, the moment that convinced me that I belong in teaching happened in my first year in the classroom when my own students started going behind my back to another teacher to confirm if what I was teaching them was correct. That moment could have completely destroyed my confidence as a new teacher, but instead, it changed everything. To explain, I might need to start from the beginning. I studied electronics and computer engineering at Federal University of Technology, Owerri. But the reason I studied engineering in the first place was because of my father. Growing up, he noticed something about me. I liked to fix things. If something broke in the house, I wanted to open it up. If something is not working, I wanted to figure out why. I also love building electronic systems and solving problems. So my dad said to me, engineering will be a good fit for you. Well, that's not actually how he said it. He said, you will study elect. In all honesty, I did love those things. And I also enjoyed, maybe a little bit more, the idea of being called a computer engineer. But as soon as I got into school, reality set in. Engineering meant a lot of mathematics, and now I enjoyed maths, but I wouldn't say that I was naturally excellent at it. At some point, I realized something very simple. If I wanted to graduate, I had to do something about it. And I did. Well enough to graduate. Something has happened in my degree years. I realized that I didn't enjoy the electronics part as much as I thought that I would. So I started gravitating around the computer parts, which I seem to enjoy very, very much. During my time in Pathfinder and youth programs, I quickly discovered that I liked to explain things. I liked to teach things. So sometimes I taught skills. Sometimes I taught projects. I helped out in projects in youth activities, and I started realizing that I enjoyed that as well. Now, after my NYSC and I started looking for work, the opportunity that came was a teaching job. Now, some people might hesitate, but not me. I grabbed the opportunity with both hands because I was going to be teaching computer science, a subject that I loved and wanted so badly to teach. And so I took the job. Something happened that changed the way I saw teaching. I started noticing students who were exactly the kind of students that I was, who were curious but unsure. Students who were capable but needed someone to explain in a way that made sense. And because I had been that kind of student before, I understood exactly how to help them. And so when I did help, they did improve. That was when teaching stopped feeling like a job and started feeling like a purpose. The first real test came in 2013 when I was employed to teach in a large school in Nigeria. I had been employed to teach data processing and basic electricity because of my degree. The students were previously taught by an experienced teacher who they had come to trust. He was knowledgeable and quite experienced, so they trust him naturally. But not me. One day, I discovered something very interesting. Now, after my lessons, they will go find this teacher to ask him if what I taught them was correct. They were actually verifying my lessons behind my back. To be fair, at first, I found it very discouraging. It was actually discouraging, but only at first. But instead of confronting them, I decided to do something different. I prepared a pop quiz on something that I had taught them, something that the previous teacher has taught them as well, and my intention was to see how many of them will actually get it right. I let them attempt it, I let them struggle, then I walked them carefully through the questions and corrections. Now, many of them failed the pop quiz, but when I went through the correction with them, they realized that I actually understood what I was teaching. From that point, the trust began to grow. That moment taught me something important in teaching. Knowledge is important, but the students need to feel that they can trust you. Even though I didn't work as a traditional computer engineer, my engineering degree helped me tremendously. Engineering trains you to think a certain way. It teaches you logical thinking. It teaches you problem solving. It teaches you how to break complex systems into smaller parts. And those are exactly the skills that computer science is built on. Programming, algorithms, computational thinking, all are built on that way of thinking. Engineering also helped me to explain complex terms in small steps. This is very key in teaching as well. So in many ways, engineering did not take me away from teaching. It actually prepared me for it. Over time, teaching became so much more than delivering lessons. It became about helping students discover what they are capable of. Sometimes students believe they are not good at something just because no one has bothered to help them discover how to do it. But when you work with them, mentor them, help them discover how to do it, something very brilliant happens. Their confidence grows, their curiosity grows, and sometimes their entire direction of life changes. Seeing that transformation is one of the most rewarding aspects of teaching. So if you are currently studying a degree, or maybe just thinking about what you want to study or what you want to do, it's never too late to pivot. The skills you learn along the way are rarely wasted. Sometimes they are preparing you for the path you didn't really expect. For me, engineering didn't lead me to the career that I imagined, but it gave me the skills that actually helped me become a computer science teacher. And today, I get to use those skills to help young people discover their own true potentials. In another video, I'll share with you how I actually became a computer science teacher in the UK. So if that is something you're interested in, please like this video and subscribe and share to your friends as well. This is Mr. New HQ. I'll see you another time.